Hello everyone, my name is Master Summerman and welcome back to more Let's Play Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Last time, we started up here on Planet Grelban for real this time. We went through the underground cave section here, and yeah, if you may notice, this planet, as I showed before, is really massive. It is another crystal hunting area. There are a lot of crystals we need to collect. Some of which we need for actual story progression here. We got all the ones we could get in the main area. There's still a lot of section. You need to go through the underground cave section to open up the second part of this area. And the second part is absolutely massive. This video is going to be structured a little bit differently though, because yeah, there's a lot of things we have to go over still, and we don't really have a whole lot of time left to go over a lot of things, because this is the penultimate episode of the series. Because a lot of this planet really isn't that important in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to be spending this video multitasking and going over all of this stuff here on one screen, and on another screen going after all of the secrets that we missed in past planets, because as we notice, there's a lot of secrets. I hate this platinum bolt. There's a lot of secrets we haven't yet to actually discover here. As a result of that, I don't think it's worth wasting any more time. After this, I will be cutting to the chase and showing you guys what all the rest of the secrets are. Alright, we have a lot to go over in only a short amount of time. Most of this commentary is going to be focused on the platinum bolts, because not really a whole lot interesting going on with the other screen, but it's on there if you want to see it. So yeah, we have this one thing here, the platinum bolt in the swamp planet here. It kind of opens up, I think, once you clear the area, which always seemed kind of weird to me. It's not a difficult platinum bolt to get at all, it's just in this cave here, but I always kind of forget this one because, or I forget kind of how I'm supposed to go after it, but yeah. This was one that, not gonna lie, you actually missed a lot of fluff out in this one. There's a hidden area off to the side here. I got really impatient in one of my other runs here and basically jumped off this prematurely and had to backtrack up to this point all over again. It's kind of an awkward one to go after here. Oh, on the other screen there, I see we have the big bouncer, which is very nice. But yeah, I think I was using the D-pad here instead of the analog stick to shimmy across this. I don't know why, really, because it's a little awkward to do that, but you kind of always have to keep rotating the camera, and it's weird, I guess. And this part, I got really worried here, because if I fell off here, I would have had to redo that entire shimmy again for, like, the third time, so yeah, I wasn't really too super looking forward to that, but thankfully you made it across here, no problem. And yeah, so the areas here are kind of, a lot of the bolts we missed aren't super crazy difficult to get. Some of them are kind of more involved than others, but for the most part, they're pretty simple, all things considered. So, if it wasn't obvious, getting all the platinum bolts and stuff was recorded after I did all of the grinding for the crystals, so that's why you might see that I have an upgraded weapon on the bottom right, but not in the upper left here. Just ease of convenience, more or less. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this area, though. On to the next planet. Actually, no, onto this planet again. There's actually a platinum bolt in the hoverboard race that I missed on my first playthrough. I kind of remembered this being here, but not in this race. I thought this secret was honestly in the other hoverboard race, but it's actually kind of just where we were right a minute ago. There's an area that's kind of out of view that we have to turn around for, and when we're trying to race here, it's kind of awkward to realize that, but yeah, I went way further than I needed to, but if we just turn around here, basically right after that water room, there's just a platinum bolt up there. This planet here is on the... We get Clank back, in the room that has all those, like, laser robots. There was a puzzle here that we didn't really... because we weren't able to do because we didn't have this gadget at the time. And... yeah, this is actually... there's coincidentally a bolt that I missed in this area, but I also noticed this was here as well, so... I wasn't sure what this was, but turns out it's a nanotech upgrade, which is all. I'll also be going through all the nanotech upgrades in this as well. So yeah, basically just gotta drop the... you gotta get the crate that has the crate that you'd use to get out of there, and then use the exploding box to blow open the thing, but there's a platinum bolt there. This platinum bolt's right off the beginning of the level here. I just kind of forgot about that one. And then this one here, you kind of just want to glide over. I knew there was a secret in this area, but again, I just kind of forgot how to get this one, but it's another pretty simple one where you just kind of gotta kind of glide over this way, and it's just kind of right there. So yeah, not too difficult though. There's a platinum bolt just kind of up here. This is like right near the end of this course here. This one here I alluded to before. We needed the Spider-Bot glove to get this one, meaning this is one of the ones I knew of, but just forgot to... didn't have a good time to really come back this way. I also clipped through the wall here twice, which is just beautiful, but yeah. You just want to send your spider down this way and open that up. My shield was really close to being fully upgraded here as well. I think it actually does fully upgrade by the time I'm done in this area. So that's really, really nice, because I love the upgraded shield here. I've said what it is before. It's a weapon called the Tesla Barrier. It's really good. Basically, it'll zap any nearby enemies, which makes it so much better than the shield already is, and it's already one of the best items in the game. But yeah, easy platinum bolt there otherwise, though. And there's the Tesla Barrier. Okay, this is another one that we saw in, like, some cutscenes, and this is another one that I always just kind of remember, but just never remember how to actually get. There's a swing shot just up here, but for some reason the first-person aimer wasn't really working with this, for what reason I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know why it doesn't really work like that. You kind of have to actually jump out towards it, but it's just kind of along this path here. There's not really anything too spectacular we need to do here. And we also got the nanotech upgrade that's in this level already, so that was something we didn't really need to worry about too much. And this planet here, actually, this is the path for the Sheepinator. Yeah, this area, I don't think this was here before, because I seem to remember you needing, like, the other robot here. I don't remember these containers being here, but yeah, there's just kind of an area that we need the tractor beam for. And this leads to a new area that has its own side quest. This is actually what that Quark action figure was used for. So, yeah, on to normal gameplay here, because we actually have a normal cutscene.
Captain Quark, completing quality control on Super Electro Gadget. Hammer of power detecting no defects. Ratchet of Velden. I knew this day would come. Draw your last enemy mine, for I smite you in the name of Captain Quark! Sweet death. At last we meet. Nobly, I fall on the field of battle. Finish me, Lombax!
Come on, Clank. Let's get going.
Wait! You shamed the greatest superhero who ever lived! You owe me something.
What do you want from us, sir?
Ooh! How about some cool Quark stuff from your galaxy? Trade for this armor magnetizer.
I believe that device is designed to attract bolts.
That sounds very, very nice. Let's definitely do that.
Cool. Mwah. I'm taking the captain home before the humidity gets to him.
You can go ahead and do that. Alright, continuing on from that, yeah, we kind of get the upgrade that lets bolts fly in from further distances, which isn't really that useful this late in the game, but it's something, I guess. So yeah, the more important thing was we got an easy platinum bolt. I don't know how I missed this one, because this is in pretty common sight, and I guess for some reason I felt like in my practice run I went after all the platinum bolts, but maybe I'm just blind or something, because I honestly do not remember going after half of these platinum bolts in my practice run, and that wasn't that long ago. That was just last summer. Yeah, last summer might be a little while, but I like to think I have a decent memory here. But yeah, we have that one really bad one that we had to backtrack through the entire area for. This one here's not so bad, but it kind of brings me to an interesting point I like how all the gadgets in this game have a lot of really good practical uses. Like, we're using the dynamo here for a platinum bolt really late in the game, and this is something we got very, very early on. Like, as early as the first planet we were on. We have things like, we're using things like maybe not as commonly, but we're using the Terminator a fair bit. We were using, late game, we used the Hypnomatic for a lot of things, which again, I find there's structural issues with the Hypnomatic, but I don't think the gadget itself is that terrible in its own right. And yeah, I kind of struggle getting this one a little bit. This one's kind of awkward because the hood of the hood of the ledge there can kind of stop you when you're already on kind of a strict time limit on that one. So yeah, this planet, again, I don't really know, like, how I missed some of these, because I know that there were some secrets in this area that I just wasn't sure where they were, but yeah, there's just a platinum bolt there that I kind of forgot about. This one here's kind of a little bit involved. I knew there was a secret in this area, but I just didn't really remember the exact way through it, but yeah, you kind of want to go, like, on the top of this and then ride it back and then kind of up and around. It's really roundabout. These secrets I'm almost positive I got in my practice run, because like I said, I knew these were here. I just forgot about them when I went through, or like I didn't remember the way to get them in my playthrough through this level. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how this Let's Play is just kind of coming to a close here pretty soon. I mean, the next video is going to be the last one. There's not really much left of this game. So, heading across this way, there is a platinum bolt just over on this side here. And lastly, I think this is actually the last platinum bolt we were missing for the time. There's a nanotech upgrade here. I believe this is the last one in the game. But, we're still missing a lot of health on our life bar, but that's just from natural, like, experience level ups, and I'm not gonna be grinding this out to get to max health, because it's not worth it, personally. But yeah, nanotech upgrade right then and there. Alright, after that little romp now, as of the moment right now, we have every platinum bolt and every nanotech upgrade in the game, except for a couple of platinum bolts that require the Hypnomatic, which we do not have yet. But yeah, as far as everything goes right now, we also have almost every weapon fully upgraded up to this point. The Spider-Bot glove, I'm not going to be bothering. The hover bomb gun, I would like to get upgraded, but that's a big if. Especially for how little the ammo it has left. And I'm not going to be going after the Zodiac in this LP. Because it's simply not a thing that I was interested in. As well as same with the Rhino 2. You think you're cute? You think you're cute? Anyway. Trade 16 moonstones for the Hypnomatic part.
Hello? We've got more moonstones.
No, you have not.
What?
Existence is a lie. Sensations are illusions. Possessions are merely visions.
All right, I've got an illusion of some moonstones. I'll trade it for a vision of that Hypnomatic part.
You have learned much, young one. Now bring me more moonstones, and riches shall be your reward.
Riches shall be our reward indeed. 228,000 bolts. At this point, you should definitely have the ability to see all secrets on the map, so no reason not to. Very easy voltage you can get from that. 357,000. If you notice, that's still nowhere near the amount we would need for the Zodiac or the Rhino. Now you see why I say wait until a New Game Plus playthrough. I believe that bolt account actually goes even higher in New Game Plus. Oh yes. Oh dear God, yes. Anyways, let's head to Planet Mossel because we still have the Hypnomatic left to get. Yeah, we're been recording this for a long time now, and this is still an ongoing video because there's just that much left to do. But yeah, this Let's Play is really coming to a close here very, very shortly. It's kind of crazy to think we're this far along and how far we've really come. But this is definitely a game I really, really like. I'll save my thoughts more for the next video, but... Hello, taxi. I will be returning to the Park Dome. Yeah, this protopet thing kind of became really, really out of hand, and... You know, I don't want to say, like, a whole lot on this subject. One, because I don't want to date the video, but, like, this whole protopet thing does kind of give me similar vibes to something that's currently a kind of topic that's really relevant in our world today. Wait, do we really need to actually buy this as well as trade the parts? God, you're a ripoff.
Use it wisely! Do not even think about it.
To use the Hypnomatic, target a receiver bot and press circle to take control of the robot.
Yep, this is exactly what the Hypnomatic is. It's actually kind of a fun thing to control. I'm not really sure how I feel about this being, like, the thing that's gotten, like, right at the very end of the game. It just always kind of seemed like clumsy design to me to kind of have this required, like, right at the very, very end. But, yeah. There's still a Platinum Bolt on this planet, and we shall go get that. So, I'll meet you guys here in just a moment. Alright, I figured it out. I figured it out after wasting way more ammo than I care to count. I kinda had a feeling I was doing something wrong, and yeah, I was, and I'm still not the biggest fan of this one, just because it's really, really unclear. So yeah, we have the Hypnomatic robot here, and we can take it down, and not by doing that. Is it? There we go. Yeah, there's just a random hidden area in there that you need to know to do something that the game doesn't really tell you about. I don't think the game tells you can blow the Hypnomatics up, and B, that's just, I'm not the biggest fan of that secret, honestly. Anyways, I'll meet you guys back over on Angela's planet, because that's our last destination. Alright, we are back on Kranit. I cannot pronounce anything these days. Planet Grelbin. The penultimate planet of the game for the penultimate episode of the game. And, alright, after stocking up on a lot of ammo here, believe it or not, our next destination is back into the mines, because of course it is. Although, actually, I think I'd rather take the other entrance into that way, now that I think about it. If I can figure out, I think it's this way that takes you to the other entrance of the mines. Yeah. This is where the armor vendor is here. The last thing I want to buy in this Let's Play is the Electro Steel armor, because that's pretty much the last thing we're going to be able to afford in the game. Let's head into the mine shaft. And put up a barrier here. Yeah, our Tesla barrier finally fully upgraded. God, I love this shield so much. So much. Zaps enemies from distances. It's really great. Alright. With the
This
Hypnomatic.
receiver bot has a blaster attack. Press circle to shoot enemies. To exit the robot, press triangle.
Yeah, okay, so it tells us we can exit the robot with triangle, but it doesn't really say that, like, convincingly, I find. I don't know, it doesn't really, I still think that secret's a little bit obnoxious, if you ask me. And is there really nothing else here? Oh, wait. Okay, that's an odd spot for a Platinum Bolt, but okay then. There it is, Platinum Bolt. And I believe we're still missing one on this planet, actually, if I remember right. Actually, we haven't gone down the path that requires the other Hypnomatic, or the other Platinum Bolt yet. But I think we're gonna do that in the next episode, which is going to be the last episode of the series. I just want to take a look and see. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot left that we need to do on this planet, but there's a tiny bit left, and then we're basically just gonna finish up on this planet and then begin the last planet of the game here. This Let's Play really did come and go, but next time, it's gonna be all over. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. I've been Master Starman, and I'll see you guys for the next episode. Thank you, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out.